Welcome to My Decadent Life. In today's video, we are indulging in some true clean beauty decadence. So if you are interested in seeing a little bit more about the beautiful collection lip serums from Fitglow Beauty, then you are in the right spot. Keep watching, we're gonna do it right now. So the first color in the collection is B, and it is described as a soft, warm nude. My lips are a little dry right now. When they're not as dry, they tend to look a little bit more pigmented. And so I would say that this color right now matches my lips perfectly. I do like this color, and I will probably say this several times during the video, but I prefer it with a lip liner just to give me a little bit more definition and just a little bit more color at the edge of my lips. And that lip liner, of course, is the Thrive Cosmetics Khaki Lip Liner. The second color in the collection is it is considered a warm nude. So I feel like you get just a little bit more depth. Like a hint more brown and not as creamy colored, if that makes any sense. The third color in the collection is T. B-U-T, and this one is called a soft beige nude. And as you can see, there isn't a ton of difference in these shades. As you go down the spectrum, you do notice, and I'll show you a swatch on my arm so you can see the actual difference, but once they're on your lips, the difference is fairly subtle. And the last color in the collection is Full, and this would probably have to be my favorite now because I have wiped my lips off a couple times. I feel like they're a little bit more pigmented than they were when we first started. But this color does have the most pigment out of all of them, and they go darker as it goes down. And this is considered a natural brown nude. So here is what they look like on the website, and now I will show you what they look like on my arm. So here is what they look like swatched on my arm, and as you can see, it is definitely starting out a much lighter nude with a little bit more pink, gets a little bit more brown, and all the way to the end where it is definitely like a really pretty kind of fall, almost brown tone color. Now Fitglow did send me this cute little sample, and this is the color Regal, and I want to try this on for you as well because this is not a color I would have typically chosen. However, having gotten to try it, I love it. So it's much cooler, but you can tell because the pigment is sheer in the product, your lips really shine through, and I find that it still kind of warms up to my skin tone. So where I would struggle to wear a color like this in an opaque lipstick, it would make it look like I had, you know, like candy lips or like Barbie lips. But in this formula, it does work very well. And I'll swatch it on my arm so you can see the difference. I would consider this a very true mauve. And so this is Regal right here. So a little bit darker, probably falling somewhere in the levels in here, but definitely more purple undertones and on the cooler side. And so that is Regal on my lips. And I actually think Regal looks really pretty with the eye look I have on today. So I popped on my khaki lip liner. This is definitely my favorite lip liner to pair with all four of these lip serums. It works beautifully. I know we all have different skin tones and lip tones, so it may not work as well for you as it does for me, but I do think it would work for a wide variety of people. It has enough depth, and it's really almost more on the taupe side than it is a warm brown. I would consider it to still be a nude, but it isn't so warm. So I just feel like it pairs beautifully with a lot of different lip products that I have. And if you're wanting a liner that is a little bit warmer, I would recommend Ruth. Ruth is definitely like has a little bit more peach to it, where khaki, let me just show you on my arm, khaki has just a very kind of taupe undertone. Okay, so this is tea on my lips with the khaki lip liner, and I just think this is really beautiful. I think this is going to be a favorite of mine for fall. I think I'm going to enjoy all of these into fall, and really all year long. Like, they definitely won't need to be worn only during one season, but this is a great set for the fall time. Now, I want to talk just a little bit about this. So I do not have an affiliation as of right now with Fitglow. I actually applied for an affiliation with them like over a year ago and just have not ever even heard back. And I get that. Like, I'm not a very big channel and I don't have a very big Instagram, but I do have several like second party sellers that do sell Fitglow Beauty, and this set is available on Safe and Chic. And if you're watching this weekend, it's Labor Day sale. This is 15% off. So this set retails for $125, and that is very, very pricey. I am well aware of that. I put these in and out of my cart about 4 times before I purchased them. And the day I purchased them, it was the Afterpay Day sale, I think is what it's called. So I also got a discount on them. Let me tell you just a little bit about the formula, and I'll tell you a little bit about how it feels to me. But they call this the Ultimate Nude Collector's Edition. These are 4 limited edition nude shades. I doubt, because of how they named them, that they'll keep them in their collection. However, I will also link Regal, which will be, you know, which is a traditional shade that you could get at any time. And Gleam looks like it's really beautiful. And I think they also have one that's just called Nude that I also think would be really great. And then they have this bright coral one that I'm like, ooh, I definitely have my eye on that as well. So, this is made with plant-based ingredients, including plant collagen for plumping extracts and detoxifying superfoods for a fuller, softer, and healthier pout. Now, I do feel like this gives me a little bit of a pouty effect, but there's no stinging or burning or menthol feeling that comes along with it. So this is also gluten-free. It has organic ingredients that improve lip structure, diminish fine lines, and gently plump without irritation, like I just said. On their own, if you purchase, of course you can't purchase these on their own, but the individual lip serums do cost $42 on their own. So let me just quickly do the math. So for 4 of them at full price would be $168. So you do get a deal when you purchase the set, even if you pay full price, for $125, as opposed to 4 for $168. So they come out to be $31.25 on their own. And if you get 15% off, so at 15% off, it comes out to be $106.25. Oops. Which brings them down to $26.56 per unit, which $26 for me, I feel like is an actual reasonable number. So this product full price, I don't think I would have afforded it, but on discount, I did make it happen. Now, I had initially thought I would maybe gift some of these out, but when I got them, I tried one on, I just was like, I need them all. But if you know you're only gonna like one of these colors, these would make a beautiful gift. Okay, so what does it feel like? It's an incredible kind of feeling. I've been trying to describe it, and every once in a while when my lips are really dry, I'll actually put my facial moisturizer on my lips, and that's kind of what it feels like to me. So lightweight isn't the right word. It's not heavy, it is creamy, but it's rich and emollient, but you don't get this sense that it's gonna slip and slide all around your face. Now, I did try on the Ilia lip oil, balmy lip oil gloss, and the Kosas wet lip oil as well, because I wanted to just have it fresh in my mind, and they're all significantly different. This specific formula definitely has more of a rich, creamy texture. And even when I swatched them on my arm, you maybe were able to tell. And where I wiped them off, my skin feels really moisturized. There's no stickiness. I don't cannot call what that feeling is a sticky. It just feels like you have kind of a cream on your lips. People will talk about how the formula is definitely very serum-esque, but a lot of the serums I use are more gel-like and almost a little bit more like water texture, and they're richer and they have more of a depth to the feeling than the serums I put on my face. But I definitely would not consider this a typical gloss at all. I was describing it to a friend and I commented that it's almost like if you had a satin lipstick that was a sheer formula, like a little bit more of a sheer pigment, and it was liquefied and you just kind of like blotted it on your lips with your finger and it stayed like in that almost liquid form. That's kind of what it reminds me of. So I hesitated on these for so long because I just couldn't imagine that they felt as good as they do. But I've really been loving these and wanting to reach for them. But if you've been on the fence like me, and you're kind of looking for an excuse to give it a try, I would say it's a good time to try, especially like I said, if you want to maybe split this up amongst friends or family, and just keep one or two for yourself and snag it while it is on sale, especially because this weekend does have a lot of sales. The set did come in this cute box, just like so, where they pop out of here. And then it comes with this cute little, like you can hang it up. So maybe you're supposed to hang it from like a Christmas tree or something if you decide to give this as a gift. I'm not 100% sure. And I wish I knew exactly how long they intend to keep this in stock. Like if they just sell out, will they just be done? Or do they plan to stock this through Christmas? I don't know the answer to that. And in each lip serum, you get 10 grams. And if I remember correctly, when I did my beauty counter video, theirs was closer to 7 in their lip glosses and also close to 7, I believe, in their balms. And the beauty counter lip glosses are 29, and their Sheer Genius, like the balm formula, I believe is 34. So again, on their own, the full size of these retail for $42, so it is more than that, but you are getting more product. So if you do snag these on a sale, I think the price point of it then would equal out to be comparable to other clean and high-end products. I'm just popping in here because I wanted to touch on one thing that might make your decision making a little bit harder. I was just scrolling through their site and it does say that these have a 6-month shelf life. That is not very long. I typically feel like I use my lip products all year. If I feel like these are going to be bad by the spring. Truth be told, if it smells fine and wears fine, I don't throw my product out just because the shelf life says 6 months, but that is something you have to decide for yourself. So don't follow my lead on that. That is just kind of my opinion. And since I've just only tried these products right now, I don't know how long that they actually last, you know, when you have them in your possession. However, I do follow other beauty vloggers, and I doubt that they're repurchasing their product every 6 months, but I can't speak for them as well. It just seems like that would be kind of crazy. So I'm curious that because this product is paraben free, if what they're using as a preservative just cannot guarantee as long of a shelf life, so they have to give it that 6-month expiration date from the time of it being opened. But I would say that chances are it does probably last a little bit longer. But again, you need to make that decision for yourself, because that information might sway your decision one way or another. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you found this informative. I really wanted to touch on all of the points, but in the end, I am really enjoying the texture and the colors of these specific products, and even this cute little sample guy I got. So please let me know, have you tried these before? And if you haven't, are you watching this because you want to try them, or are you watching this because maybe you're hoping I would talk you out of it? And unfortunately, I probably tried to talk you into it. So just know that if you get these, the formula is really quite nice, and I have never felt anything quite like it before. So thank you so much. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at Jennifer's My Decadent Life. That is where I post all sorts of updates and first impressions and things like that, and I feel like it's really easy to keep in touch over there. If you have not already, please consider subscribing to this channel, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.